Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as Pandia Kingdom. Sorry about the abrupt ending of the previous episode. Unfortunately, the game crashed on me about 19 minutes or so into the recording. So rather than scrap the whole episode and re-record from the previous save, I've just reloaded the latest autosave. We only lost about 6 months progress and we hadn't really done anything too interesting except for declare the war on this guy to revoke this county. So I think it's probably the best choice to just do that rather than redoing the whole thing. I hope that's not too annoying to anyone, but I'm afraid it just happens sometimes. The game crashes, not much I can do about it, unfortunately. So we need to, again, choose the plot to revoke this county. Which we should get the option to do. Oh, I guess we get a different outcome to our hunting event as well. Fruitlessly scouring the countryside, you come upon a small cottage in the wilds. As you knock, a beautiful young woman opens. She pauses, then gives you a warm, inviting look and says, "It's very lonely out here. I wonder if you will stay the night." So we can say, of course, giving us extra diplomacy and general opinion for 2 years, or... oh, and also gain the trait lustful. Or we can gain chaste. Well, getting chaste wouldn't be a big deal, we have plenty of children, but of course it would be more fun to gain lustful, and also the diplomacy and general opinion is good. So let's do that. The next morning you awake with a warm body next to you. You spent a long pleasant night in the cabin, but it's time to get back to the world outside. Your companion looks you in the eyes, caresses you, and asks you to stay a little longer. So we can say, "That was nice, but I have to go," or "Bring her back to court with me." Which I'm sure my wife would not be extremely happy about. But sure, let's do it anyway. It's the worst thing that could happen. So, I think this is probably sort of a standard thing, because I had this event before in a different game, and the resulting character was also attractive, quick, and lustful, and I think even the same education trait, if I remember rightly. So, good, we have her in our court now, that's fine. Let's go ahead and use our decision to revoke the county. We can actually start raising our troops even before that, because technically it's him declaring war on us and not vice versa. We return to our court. The hunt for this elusive white beast seems fruitless, but there are many more things out there in the wilds. Maybe next time you will catch your prey. I won't give up. And in fact, this time I'm going to have my troops on the way before he even raises his, so we don't have to mess around as much with his boats and that kind of thing. War it is, of course. So it looks like he is still sending these 4,000 troops. I'll have all of these head down here. I actually don't think there is a need to bring all 3,800 of these. I'll leave half of them at home. And he's actually still coming. It's kind of surprising, since this army of his has basically zero morale. He'll probably change his mind before they actually get there. Or maybe not even. Okay. Well, I guess we'll let him come and then just reinforce. Actually, we don't even need to reinforce. We'll leave this here to continue its siege. This is going to be an easy battle. Not a very consequential one, though. It was over very quickly. I think we'll follow, though. Actually, we won't follow. We'll wait for the rest of our troops to get there. Or maybe just this many troops. That's probably fine. I believe there's actually no crossing of any kind between these two counties. Indeed not. And this is plain, so we won't have any penalty at all. And we're actually at 100% from battles already, so that's fine. We'll offer him peace. Take back our county. Alright, so with our levies disbanded, we can have a look up here. What is going on here? Alright, because we reloaded the autosave, this war is still going on. He is about to win it, though. A traveling poet who calls himself a bard arrived today. A good-for-nothing nobody. We can get cynical. Not the cynical trait, but we can be cynical until October, giving us intrigue and diplomacy, but less general opinion. If we can say, if he does anything wrong, I'll break every bone in his body, or we can say he can stay as long as he likes. We'll let him stay as long as he likes, that's fine. I found out that my vassal had introduced the bard to the court, and I told her how much I appreciated that. Finally someone who can sing. Okay, good. Okay, so our young Raja here died. And the new, I guess Rani is the feminine form of Raja, which is new information to me, but I'm glad to know it. But she is relatively happy with me, so that's fine. And this war is over now, so it ended the same way as it did in the alternate timeline. Not surprisingly, but we can see now that if we are able to declare war for our vassal's claim. And it seems that we're not. We have a few county claims. I'm guessing it's because the claimant is female, maybe? I'm not sure. But either way, I think that makes her basically useless to us, since we won't be able to press her claim. So we may as well just go ahead and revoke her county as well. Probably, though, there will be new claimants available to this duchy. We did discover last time that the person whose claim he pressed is his wife, so while he didn't gain the land directly, his heir will. Unless we were to take it from her first, which is probably the ideal outcome there. My liege, my mission has been a success. Okay, so this vassal has had her opinion improved so many times that we can definitely move our chancellor. I suppose we'll improve the opinion of this Rani here. We'll see what other claimants are available here. I'm assuming there's going to be several. All weak claimants, but we should be able to press the claims of a male claimant, I think. But before we do that, I would like to revoke this county. She has 550 troops, but she probably won't raise them if we have ours parked on top of the county, so that's fine. Maybe she'll even give up without a fight. And in fact, that's exactly what happened, okay. Amazing. So I think we'll go ahead and try to invite a claimant. We don't have a truce with them because there's been a change of leadership. That would make sense. So I don't think it makes much of a difference which one of these we invite. We'll take this 39-year-old spy master. Succeeded with my plot, yep. Was this not the guy with the claim? Oh, I don't think he's actually accepted the invitation yet, so... Yeah, there he is, okay. So we should just be able to declare war immediately. We are going to have to fight him, of course, since he'll, I think, automatically be allied to his wife. That's fine, though. We should be able to manage that without too much trouble. We'll give out this county. And I hope that means we'll be able to immediately press his claim. Indeed, that is the case. Let's go there, I think. And not surprisingly, we are indeed fighting the Maharaja as well. He's not trying to catch any of my troops just yet. Okay, our betrothed can marry, that's fine. Up in Bengal. My son became an indulgent wastrel. So it looks like he has... well, he should have about 6,000 troops. I only see about 2,000 of them right now, but we should be able to handle his army, I think. Don't think we have any other characters called in. No, it's just them. So that's fine. We'll get our army together and just fight her army first if we can. Okay, she likes me better, and this guy is no longer guardian of somebody. Okay, not sure what that was about. We lost our steward. And it's actually his heir that we are appointing as the new steward, so that's fine. He'll collect taxes in our capital. We'll just follow and wipe out her army. And I think we'll just start sieging her capital and wait for the Maharaja army to show up, if it does. Is he maybe in some other war as well? Nope, just this one. So we'll move into the capital, start sieging that. We may even capture her in the siege, which would be the easiest outcome here. We can assault this very safely since the garrison is depleted from the previous war, so let's do that. I guess we didn't end up capturing her. But that's fine. So I think the land in the de jure duchy may or may not be worth more in terms of war score, so we'll do those 4 counties first, I suppose. Still no sign of the Maharaja's army anywhere. Looks like this one was not sieged previously, so if we want to siege it, we'll have to do it the long way, which is totally fine. We can be on speed 4. Ah, and there is an army, okay. Don't really want to attack him in the jungle, so we won't. He's headed to this province, which is also jungle. Let's see, it's pretty likely he'll head to the capital and try to siege that back. And that's plains. And there's no river crossing between these two, so if he goes there, we'll probably attack him in that county. It is exactly what's happening. So I guess we'll just break off the siege and lose the progress that we have. It looks like he is sieging that back very quickly because of the lack of garrison, though he's not actually assaulting it, I think. In fact, did he manage to get it back? No? Oh, he did, okay. That's fine, we should be able to siege it back about instantaneously and then pursue his army to here. All of which has gotten us to 80%, so we are going to need to do at least one more siege. Or one more county's worth of sieges, I suppose. Which is fine, we'll just wait and do that now. In fact, because of the terrible garrison there, it's being sieged back, so let's send half this army over there to clear it out. Probably be worth a little bit of war score as well. We may as well go fight these other armies too. Okay, she's up to 80 opinion now. And it looks like we've scared his armies away. At least for the moment. Hopefully long enough to actually finish this war. And he's called in this guy, apparently, which is not great, but probably not actually a big deal. We should be able to finish this war before he can get any troops over here. I'm kind of expecting this siege and maybe the next holding here to get us to 100%. That's 95. We could also alternatively go fight that army for most likely the rest of our 100%. Though I think we'd lose less troops just waiting for a siege, though he might not give us the opportunity, he might come and fight us. Or head around to the capital to try and siege that back. My son became a thrifty clerk, okay. Probably get him married at some point for another alliance. So I should probably give up one of these sieges to go and fight this army because he can siege this back quite quickly. Actually, the garrison is replenished to 225, so probably not that quickly. The battle will probably get us to 100% though, so I think we'll just go ahead and do it. I'll send in this army first, then reinforce with half of this one. That way we should be able to finish this siege no matter what the result of the battle is. And in fact we got to 100% from the siege. And we'll just finish the war. Gaining all of this land, which is pretty sizable. Though it has left us with a little bit of a mess in terms of our vassals, since now this county is under the Duke up here instead of under this Duke, which is where it should be. Also, this county is held by him when it should be part of a different duchy, which I don't think is formed, and he also has another 2 counties of this duchy, which he is not entitled to. So he's much more powerful than he's supposed to be, and in fact we're actually going to have to fight him to take this county back, most likely. But that's fine. We'll probably deal with all those problems, or at least some of them, after we have finished hunting the Great White Tiger again, but that actually is going to have to wait for the next episode because we're about out of time here, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.